In case you guys missed a community post, Procter & Gamble did end up increasing its dividend. So Procter & Gamble declares 91 cents per share quarterly, which is a 5% increase from the prior dividend of 86 cents that they were paying. So congrats to all the Procter & Gamble shareholders. I personally do not have Procter & Gamble, but I decided to add this to the list because a lot of my subscribers do own Procter & Gamble. So congrats to everybody. And the last raise that we got this week was Costco, guys. So Costco declares 90 cents per share quarterly, which is a 13.9% increase from the prior dividend of 79 cents. That is pretty amazing, guys. It's a double-digit raise. We had to do absolutely nothing for this raise. Costco is an amazing business, and I wish I had owned much more, but it's always trading at a premium for such a great company. But yeah, congrats to all the Costco shareholders for this raise. What's up, everybody? It's Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 130 of the portfolio update. Hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I definitely am. Happy Easter to everybody of my subscribers that do celebrate it. I'm gonna try to not make this video very lengthy so that you guys can get back to your family. But in this video, we're going to be going over the portfolio, how the portfolio performed this week, and then we're going to jump over into the activities, what we bought, what we sold, any dividends that came in, and then we're going to jump over into the Google Sheets and then see how much we actually grew this dividend snowball. First thing, before we actually kick those scripts off, I will be showing you, the Costco raise that we did get this past week, how that compounded and how that affected our yield on cost for Costco. Because imagine when you have quite a couple shares in Costco and you just keep compounding those, man, we had to do absolutely nothing, and that is the beauty of passive income like that. We just got a raise for doing absolutely nothing, and I hope that I continue to accumulate more shares of all these great companies, especially that the portfolio is down right now. Remember that our goal is just to accumulate more shares, and every single Sunday we come back, we see how much this dividend snowball grew. No matter what the portfolio is doing, we're seeing this projection continue to increase and increase, because at the end of the day, we want to increase this so that we eventually can live off of this amount every single year from the portfolio. Completely passive. Remember that once you retire, if you make under 40,000 and you're single, you basically do not have to pay any taxes for federal for the amount you collected in dividends, as long as they're qualified dividends. So that is the beauty about dividend investing. We are investing in dividend growth investing, and I have about a 10-15 time horizon before I plan to retire. So a lot of my companies, I'll go ahead and show you here. A lot of my companies that I do have that I do own have really low dividend yield, or dividend yields. So if I show you that, you'll see here Nvidia, Apple, Costco, we all have dividend yields that are like less than 1%. So that is one of the things that you'll probably see about my portfolio. It's in the 200,000s, but my dividend yield is very, very low. My yield on cost is actually much higher, and that is because I've been dollar cost averaging these past couple years, and I've been accumulating more shares. I've been getting dividend raises, and just not worrying about what the portfolio value is at the end of the day. We're just seeing that snowball grow and grow. So it's very, very awesome seeing that, and that is one of the things that's very motivating, especially if we hit a recession, or there's a lot of talks about recessions. We are just going to continue to dollar cost average every single week, continue to accumulate more shares, because at the end of the day, we want to be a bigger shareholder for these very profitable and great companies. But guys, let's go ahead and jump over here to M1, and we can go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the portfolio currently is at $196,310.05. This actually has gone down since last week. I'm definitely not worried about it. It's been fluctuating all the way from 185,000 all the way to like about 217,000. We actually have nothing in buying powers. If we look at the value over time, I'm going to show you the 1 week. So we're down about 4.10%. And that's about $8,000, which is quite a bit of money, but I'm not worried about it. It's unrealized gains. You don't lose money until you sell. On the 1 month, we are actually up 4.08%, which is about 7,600. And if I show you the graph here, you'll see March 17th, portfolio was around 200,000. We actually went all the way up to about 213,000, and then we actually started moving downwards, and we've been buying every single week. As we've been going down, we've been accumulating more shares, and that is what we care about. If we look at the 1 quarter, we're actually down 6.73%, which is about $14,000. And if we look at the value over time, you'll see this goes all the way till about January 18th. So the portfolio has been fluctuating between the 200,000s, and we reached the 213, and it's been very, very volatile. Well, the 1 year, guys, here, if you'll see this, actually we're down, or I guess we're up 11.90%, which is about $20,000, and we actually hit an all-time high about 217,000. And yeah, this actually has, in the long term, it's been going up though, and that is what we care about. We're actually just been very volatile this section of the year, so I think eventually we're going to start moving upwards, but we're going to be continuing to accumulate more shares. If we look at the overall time, we are up, guys. It's not been a very smooth ride, but it's been great opportunities to buy the dip, or buy the correction, or buy these shares that are actually down. But let's go ahead and jump over here to the activities, guys, and I can show you guys all the trades we did. So we actually started on the 11th of April, and you'll see it was pretty easy this week. We were closed on Friday. Well, I guess the market was closed on Friday because of Good Friday. And then on the 13th, I ended up depositing $120. We ended up actually reinvesting those, so we did 3 buys. I bought Home Depot, Starbucks, and Target. These are my 3 go companies right now that I've been buying. I really want to buy a lot of Home Depot and Starbucks, and Target has actually started moving upwards, which is kind of sad because I wanted to build a larger position, which I will show you. Actually, let me go ahead and click on this. You'll see that the price is around $231. Remember when we were buying this at the low 200s, 210, 215, and then if I actually show you real quick, let's look at Target, guys. It'll probably be easier if I go this way, consumers, and then Target's trading around $237.20, which is kind of bad. That I wanted to accumulate more shares. We have about almost 21 shares. Hopefully it goes down more, but we were buying it in the low 200s, and so hopefully it goes down more because I want to continue to buy more shares of Target. But on the 14th, guys, I deposited $40. $40 is because I will be getting a dividend on tomorrow from 2 companies, and I remember that one of my goals is to contribute. Every time I get a dividend from a company, I will contribute an additional $20 towards that company, just to continue to grow that snowball much larger. Because remember, guys, that we do have these quarterly dividends that we do get. So remember, we already wrapped up 2022 Q1. We made a total of $781.60. These $20 that get reinvested, and that the additional dividends that continue to get reinvested the following quarter, they pay out even more. Because remember, this ladder that continues, well, I guess not ladder, but stairs, they continue to get in larger and larger. So hopefully eventually we will reach $800 a quarter, and then $900, and then $1,000, and that would be amazing, guys. And then that snowball just continues to get bigger and bigger, and that is the goal, guys. As you can see on the annual payout, you can see that as well. If you kind of look at this, 2019 when I started investing, I made a total for the annual year $779 for the full year in dividends. 2022, my first quarter, I've already surpassed that. We made $781.60. How cool is that, guys? So it'll be very exciting to see that. But let's go ahead and show you the 2 buys I did. So we actually bought Leggett & Platt, $20, Realty Income, $20. They will be paying me. They actually, I think, paid on the Friday, but M1's usually delayed by a day or 2, and since it was the weekend, it's usually the following day, so we should get these on Monday. I'll reinvest the dividends and continue to grow that snowball much larger. But yeah, this is all I have on the activities for you guys. If we look at the holdings real quick, I'll show you unrealized gains. We're down right now. Starbucks, which I've been actually trying to buy some of Starbucks, and then JP Morgan is another company that I've been considering buying more shares of. JP Morgan, Target of course, but it's been starting to move upwards, and Home Depot, guys. So these are the companies I've been trying to buy. 3M, I am not sure yet. I really need to look more into it, because I wouldn't mind accumulating more shares of 3M, but I really like more of Starbucks, Target, JP Morgan, and Home Depot. But let's go ahead and jump over here to the Google Sheets, guys, so that we can actually kick off these snowball, or I guess the scripts that I do have available for free. So I went ahead already and made a copy of this over here so that we can see the differences after we kick it off. But first thing we're going to do is go over here to dividend payout. We're actually going to kick off the scripts, but one thing I do want to point out before we do that, let me show you Costco. So if you guys see Costco here, we have about 10 shares, almost 11 shares. You'll see that our cost basis is $332. Yield on cost, this is what our dividend yield is. It's 0.95%. This is the current dividend yield. This is if you're to purchase the stock at the current price, which is 0.53%. And then the annual payout would be $33.27 for the number of shares that I do have. So remember that, guys, because once we kick off the scripts, hopefully we should see this increase much larger. But let's go ahead and go over here to dividend payout. Go to portfolio tools, get latest dividends. Remember, guys, I do have tutorials for all these scripts available for free. All I ask in return is that you subscribe with that notification if you have not done so, and you drop a big thumbs up on the videos. Helps out the channel a lot. Helps me keep these scripts available for free. If we look, guys, it's already done. Next thing we're going to be getting paid out is Altria, American Towers, and JP Morgan. I'm very, very excited for these dividends. And then if you look, we got the APD starting us off on May, and they actually did a raise of 8%, and then you'll see the Costco dividend raise that I showed you guys earlier. So that is pretty sweet, guys. So from here on out, let's go ahead and go over here to settings, and we're actually gonna go ahead and clean this up, and we're gonna jump over to personal capital, grab the latest I guess portfolio version with our shares, and then we'll jump back over here to Google Sheets. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, guys, so we're here at personal capital. Under my M1 account, you'll see this green button. Click on it. That copies the content of the portfolio into your clipboard, and then you can actually jump back over, right click, paste special, values only, and then we are good to go. Remember, guys, I do have all these scripts available for free. So we can jump over here to holdings, which is one of the things I do want to point out. And so if we look at Costco, guys, remember yield on cost 0.95%, which is pretty awesome, $33. And once we kick it off, we should see the new projections. So we're gonna we'll go over here to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings. What this is gonna do is gonna wipe this sheet and recalculate everything with the new content that we just pasted. So click on it, and then we're gonna jump over here to the dashboard and just see how much our dividend snowball grew this week. So it'll be very, very exciting. Looks like it's done. So our projected dividend yield right now is 1.60%, which actually has gone up, and the reason is because the portfolio has gone down in value. Yield on cost, so this actually has gone up, which is a great thing, 2.56%. And this is actually yearly. We are going to be making about $3,150.56 compared to $3,141.59. So that's pretty awesome. For the month, guys, we are finally up at $262.55 compared to $261.80. So we have about $37-ish left before we hit our huge goal of $300 a month. And for the week, we are making about $60.59. The day, $8.63. And then every single hour that goes by, we're making 36 cents. And then hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $1.51. Our long-term goal is to try to get this to minimum wage, but let me show you the last thing here, guys, which is the holdings, and we will show you the Costco. So if we look at Costco here, guys, remember that our yield on cost now is 1.08%, which is amazing. And then our projected payout is $37.91 compared to $33. And we had to do absolutely nothing, guys. We just had to be long-term investors in these great companies. And that is what I hope going forward, the coming years, these continue to compound and compound. Remember, a lot of my companies I'm invested in have five-year double-digit CAGRs, so it's very, very awesome, and we're going to see that compounding effect eventually, guys. But this is actually all I have for you guys in this update. If you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag compounding, because we are seeing that compounding, and that is going to help our snowball get larger and larger, guys. And again, if you haven't done so already, be sure that you subscribe with that notification. You can drop a big thumbs up on the video. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.